Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special guest with me, which is my mom. So today's video is going to be another designer or luxury style video. So what better person than to have my mom here, because she is the kind of person that got me into the designer and luxury world. So we are so happy to be doing a video together about it. If you like these kinds of videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel down below and give this one a thumbs up, so I know to do more of them. But like I'm sure you saw in the title, today's video is going to be a designer dupes video from Amazon. So I did one of these videos before and all of you really loved it. It's my most viewed video on my channel, so I wanted to do the same sort of concept but do something a little bit different this time. So in that video I just shared 10 designer dupes from Amazon, but in this video we're actually going to be comparing 10 designer dupes to the real designer products that we already own. So I thought this would be good for you guys who maybe are interested in those products but don't want to spend a lot of money, so you can see how the dupe, or fake if you want to call it that, compares to the real thing. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first product that we're going to talk about today is a Gucci belt. You guys have heard me talk about Gucci belts on my channel like 1,000,005 times, but I did want to actually compare my real Gucci belt to the fake that I bought on Amazon. I got this one while I was in New York City. It retails for, I believe, like $350, and the bigger versions of the Gucci belts retail for $100 more, so $450. Okay, so obviously the one I'm holding right here is the real Gucci belt. You can definitely see a difference in the leathers. This one is way cheaper and kind of has an orange tint to it, whereas this one has like a real leather feel and look to it. The gold is definitely different, and as you can see, this one, the leather band goes all the way up here, whereas this one, it's just the gold logo. So it really, I feel like for this one, it just depends on your preference, but
right.
What do you think?
Well, I definitely can tell when I'm handling this belt that it doesn't feel as sturdy.
Yeah.
And when you're in the Gucci store and you're trying these belts on, they are of unbelievable quality. Mm-hmm. And you can tell that with the comparison of these two belts.
Yeah.
So, you know, it really is about the quality. And of course, when you're looking at Gucci, you're always going to get great quality.
Yeah.
But if you just want a belt that, you know,
you're only going to wear once or twice.
Sure.
Then it could be a good option. I definitely like the feel of just like the hardware, and that's like a consistent thing that you'll see in this video. It's all about the hardware, truly, because that's where you're gonna really be able to tell the difference in a real product versus a dupe or a fake.
This one I don't really care for the fact that the belt detaches completely from the hardware.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't like that piece of it.
I never even noticed that, actually.
So, and then the fact that if it's worn a lot, that hole is gonna open up a little bit more, and your belt's not gonna be as secure.
Yeah. Which
you don't have that with the Gucci piece.
Yeah, it's like securely attached right there. So I love this thing. I wear it all the time. So for me, I definitely think the money is worth it because I wear it a lot. But like with this one, I just don't think it's gonna like withstand like the wear and tear of a belt where your jeans are constantly pulling on it and things like that. So that is our opinion on these guys. Like I said, talked about these a lot on my channel before, but if you were wondering how it compares to the real thing, that is how.
Here you go.
The next thing that we are going to talk about is one of our favorite bags. It's a bag that we both own. Here, I'll let you hold that.
Okay.
So her and I both actually own this bag, and it's one of our favorite bags of all time. It's just so unique. It's very functional too, and it's just gorgeous. So we love it. And I found the exact same thing on Amazon, and this is where it gets a little weird because these companies are actually starting to do basically complete replicas of these bags, which is a little, I know, very controversial, but so it came like this in a dust bag. And I have not even opened this. This is definitely one that I will be sending back just because I obviously already own the exact same thing. But here it is. So this is the one from Amazon. It retails for all of the handbags in this video that are from Amazon retail for about $100 to $150, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. As you can see, I mean, they literally like made an exact replica of this bag with the monogram and everything like that. which to me is like pushing on the side of illegal. Like, come on, you know, like it's a little not cool. Everyone has their own opinions on that, but here you can definitely tell with these that the leather is just, this one's more like flimsy. It's a little thinner. Obviously the leather is different on that one. Show the handle. But that's honestly just because I've had that bag for 4 years. Just the wear and tear. But that's how Louis Vuitton is supposed to look after a little bit. I would imagine that this one would probably stay the same and you wouldn't, you know, be able to tell that it is that real leather. So basically this one's just a little flimsier, whereas the Louis Vuitton, if you buy a Louis Vuitton real in the store, it's kind of stiff at first, and then as you wear it, it kind of like gets worn in a good way though. Whereas this one kind of comes, you can see, I don't know, it's just like really like flexible. But I mean, it's pretty close if you're someone who does support fakes and stuff. They also both have the zipper on the back, exact same. And then the main difference in these bags for me is the strap. I mean, this strap is just so, this is not gonna hold up at all, and this is a very stiff strap. Like you can see, like trying to bend this one is like very hard, and then this one just twists all over the place, you know, so that's the biggest difference for me.
And does the clasp close the same way?
Yeah.
Okay.
It does close the same way, and you just pinch that to open. So, I mean, it's definitely pretty similar for sure, but
yeah,
for me, I would definitely always choose that. But, you know, that's just me.
Yeah. Louis Vuitton gets better with age.
Yeah.
Like I wish I did. But it just gets better and better and better. And the other thing is that I will say about this particular pair is that when I carry this bag, I'm usually traveling and I put it through the ringer.
Yeah.
I mean, I have this thing stuffed.
Yeah.
And I never have a thought as to whether or not my strap is going to hold, my hardware is going to break.
Like this strap is so stiff that sometimes it annoys me, but it's good because it's going to hold up.
Right.
Whereas this hardware, I'm not sure about that. I don't think this would last you more than a couple years as far as at least the strap. So,
right.
But yeah. That's that bag. And I don't really know how I feel about purchasing something that's literally, they're trying to play it off like with the dust bag, with the card. Like I was shocked when we received this in the mail. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they're like getting away with literally just printing the exact same name on the like dust bag and everything. It's crazy. But okay, so next is a Chanel dupe slash knockoff. This is my mom's real Chanel, what do you call that bag? Just like the classic.
It's the classic original bag.
Is it the caviar or the pebbled? It looks pebbled.
Yeah, I remember when I bought this bag, of course, the people in Chanel, you know, it's their job to sell me the bag. But, you know, they were telling me how timeless it is and classic it is. And you just can't go wrong with this bag. And they were right.
Yeah, so I love that bag so much. And this one I purchased from Amazon, again, about that $100 mark. Somewhere in there. And I will say this is a pretty good dupe. It's not like the Louis Vuitton where it has the double C logo. It doesn't have any logo on it at all. It's just heavily inspired by this design, which is, for me, makes me a little more comfortable when buying something like that it's not actually faking, I guess. It's just an inspired bag. So of course the biggest difference in this bag is the logo. Obviously here you have the double C's, and then on this one you just have the gold clasp right there. But it's a pretty nice bag. The hardware, again, very different.
Yes.
I mean, you can see that is worn in hardware. This probably weighs like quite a bit. And then this is just very, you know, it's just like a cheap little gold chain wrapped around the black leather. So you know, it's
actually very similar inside. The pocketing, and then
except for the color, but that's, you know,
and the flap. And
of course that has the double C's.
Does it have the Chanel lipstick holder there inside? It does. Just not out of leather.
Yeah, so this is obviously fake leather, and mine's like bright burgundy. And that has, I like the Chanel and all of that
Sure.
going on as well.
Yeah.
But I will say I appreciate on this bag that they did incorporate the double flap, because that is like an iconic thing with the Chanel bags. You want that double flap. It's just added protection.
Right.
You're spending a lot of money on a bag, you know, you want to keep it secure. And I do appreciate that this company or designer on Amazon made sure to include that as well. So they have this bag too from Amazon in a million different colors. They have it in different sizes, the smaller version, the larger. I have the larger travel version. She actually has that one too. Yeah, I actually really like this company, but she of course would always choose the Chanel.
Yeah, and it smells so good too.
Oh my god.
But yes,
this one does not smell
definitely. Yeah, the smell of Chanel. I mean, it's amazing. For me, it is classic, wonderful artistry in and
Yeah, it's definitely always a classic.
It's functional, but yet it's so chic, and you can wear it with anything. You can carry it with anything.
Casual or really dress up.
Exactly.
Works. And then the back, of course, yours has a much larger pocket though. This one's a little smaller.
And I will often slip. I have a plus iPhone, and I'll often slip that down in this back part. But you can't tell that I ever do that.
Yeah.
Because the quality of this leather is just
and then
amazing.
this one's definitely more, whereas that one's like a softer leather. You can tell it's real. This one's a like shinier.
Right.
It just looks a little faker because it is. But you know, I like this bag a lot actually. So
yeah.
But of course, if I could, I would totally opt to have the Chanel.
Yes, I wish every girl could have one.
I know. Next up is a jewelry piece, and that is David Yurman, another piece that I have talked about, I think, in my last Amazon designer dupes video. And you can get so many dupes or knockoffs of David Yurman bracelets on Amazon. A lot of people are doing the like bracelet stacking now, where they will have like a bunch of different ones on the same wrist. So I thought we would quickly just compare, you know, to the real David Yurmans. I have a couple as well, but neither of us have any of the ones that actually have the gold, but it's still comparable as far as quality goes. Or, I mean, I guess it's not really comparable, but
right.
Yeah, like just holding them, the David Yurman's way heavier.
Right.
These are very like light, especially this chain one. Like this thing, I honestly was expecting a little better quality even from Amazon. It's just very, very flimsy. I mean, I still wear it and I think it's a cute bracelet. Like even with this one that I have on now, it would be cute, but yeah, very cheap.
Right.
Whereas David Yurman,
right,
you know, it's David Yurman.
I mean, it's David Yurman. But yeah, it's extremely, you know, and the bendable ones, I mean, you're able to open and close those without stretch over and over. Which you may be able to do with those too. And of course, you know, we're talking about real diamonds, diamond stud or whatever.
Or if you did get the ones with the gold, real gold, of course.
Right. So,
which those are
that definitely is a huge part of the price for Yurman.
And these are like really, really, really like shiny, just like fake jewelry looking, whereas you can tell with these. So here are the real David Yurmans. As you can see, they are just way thicker, and they have almost like I don't know, just a worn in sort of. They're not as shiny, which is how real jewelry ages. So that's kind of just one thing that you can definitely tell it's real. So, but I think these are cute if you just want like cheap little stacking bracelets to wear every day. Why not?
And you want that classic David Yurman look.
Yeah.
Sure. Next
up is another Louis Vuitton piece, and that is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. So we don't have the exact same item because neither of us have a real white Neverfull like this, and the damier, I don't know how to pronounce it. I know I'm totally pronouncing that wrong, but in the white like damier pattern. So this one is from Amazon again, that $100 range. This is real Louis Vuitton. It's a little bit different of a style, but still pretty similar. And that retails for $1,700.
About $1,700, yeah.
So definitely way different in price. Again, with this bag, it came from Amazon in a Louis Vuitton dust bag. It came with like all of this like information cards and things like that. So that kind of freaks me out, but I mean, it's literally an exact replica. They're not even trying to do anything different here. It's just they're doing the exact same thing. I mean, even with the pattern and the Louis Vuitton here and like the corners in some places, it has the exact same placement, which is kind of unexpected from buying an Amazon bag. And I mean, because this one's pretty new for you, so that leather is still this kind of newish color.
Yeah.
And this one is obviously new as well, so it has that same color. The inside of this, so it does have the classic Neverfull clasp right here. You open it up, the inside has the pink interior, which is the new thing with Louis Vuitton Neverfulls. You can get a different color interior, and this one also has a pink interior. This one has stripes on it, and I'm not sure. I think the real Louis Vuitton Neverfull has very light pink stripes on it, and these are very dark. I think I noticed that from the picture, but I could be wrong. They could be just the same. But when I got my Neverfull, and you too, they didn't do the colors inside. That was so long ago, so we don't have colorful ones.
No.
Sad. But, and also ours didn't come with this either, but now all of the Neverfulls come with this little pouch inside. So this one did come with that as well. It's literally just like a little pouch to hold smaller items inside. And then it does have the pocket on the back here as well. So, I mean, I was kind of impressed with the quality of this one. Just, I mean, because the Neverfulls aren't crazy in design. It's literally just like a tote bag.
Right.
So it's hard to kind of mess up that quality, in my opinion. There's not a lot of hardware on these bags, so.
That's true. Now, the only thing that I will note definitely is some of the leather strapping isn't as quality as you probably are going to see.
Yeah.
But they feel similar.
Again, that's just like softer leather. Just
they feel similar. Of course, this is sort of like a suede leather that's inside of here.
That one. I think on the Neverfulls it's a canvas though inside as well.
Right.
But like I said, we don't have that to compare, especially the new Neverfulls. I have the monogram super old one that's sitting up there, but it wouldn't even be the same. But yeah. Okay, next up is another handbag, and this is a Gucci comparison, I guess, a Gucci fake. So she's holding the fake this time, and this is another bag like the Chanel one that is not doing Gucci logos, other than obviously it has this huge design element that is copied, but it doesn't actually have the Gucci like logo pattern here. They didn't try to replicate that. I could not find a bag that even remotely resembled this exactly. This was the closest I found to it. They have this bag in a ton of different patterns and styles as well. And I actually do really like that bag. I think this one I think is cute in style. I like the all black sort of vibe. But I wanted to compare it to this one. This is the real Gucci Dionysus bag that I have, and I love this bag. I mean, talk about quality. This is the heaviest chain I have ever felt in my life.
Yes, you could definitely use it as a weapon if you should need to.
I don't know if I could take this on a plane, because they would be like, but that's heavy. It's a thick chain, whereas this one, really, really, really thin.
This is definitely more of a plastic.
Yeah, it does feel plastic.
So
they definitely stole the classic. I think that's a snake, right? Does that one open and close the same way? This one you push the button on the inside. No, that one's just a button, a clasp. So hers is just like, the fake is just like a little button clasp, as you can see, whereas this one is a little more secure. So it has a button right here on the side that you push to open it, and then have the nice flap here with an extra pocket, which I think that one does not have a pocket there though.
No.
And then just inside I have a receipt in here from something. But yeah, this one's obviously way smaller, but I got that one in a bigger size. Cute in style, but again, quality is definitely just going to be a little different. It's just preference at that point. Yeah, I love this, and I do think it's cool. This designer from Amazon did not try to replicate this, the classic iconic just basic monogram Gucci print. They didn't try to do that at all, but I love this. Such a unique bag. Next is a Burberry scarf comparison. This one was from, the one that I'm holding is from Amazon. It is probably like $10, $15. I can't remember. This one is real Burberry, retails for about $4.30. And this one I wanted to include because you can really get a dupe of a Burberry scarf on any store now. Like you see them everywhere and it's kind of crazy. But I will say with this, you can definitely see a difference in just the pattern. That's like a larger pattern. This is just the classic Burberry scarf. This one is obviously the fake, but this pattern is just a little smaller, which I believe is how they get away with copying it.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, with a pattern like this, I feel like that they can duplicate it easily. Making something that looks extremely similar and that you would have to look very closely at to be able to tell that it wasn't Burberry. So again, quality in the scarf.
I love. It just feels like a blanket.
Yeah, it does. It feels like a wonderful cashmere blanket.
This one's pretty soft too, but
right,
like that's like actual cashmere, right?
This is 100% cashmere.
Yeah. Whereas this one is not.
And so you definitely are always going to be able to tell cashmere from anything else. So
the color of that's a little different too. You can tell kind of more in the camera than you can in person.
Right.
But
right.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we got to say about those. But so many knockoff Burberry scarves. I will say though, if you actually get the Burberry ones that have, there's so many Burberry ones that have different design elements. Like I have the one you got me that has like the almost like doodles or something.
It is. It's like a scribble.
Yeah, I love
I think it's even in the name.
Yeah, so those you can't even like duplicate really at all. So I like those kind of better than the classic. Okay, only two more things. The first is a pair of sunglasses, and those are Chloe sunglasses. So she has the real version of the round, big Chloe sunglasses, very iconic. And then these are from Amazon, very affordable, like I believe under $20. And they actually, I was shocked at the quality of this. They are by the brand Vivian Fang. I don't even know, but they came in this box and then this case, and I'll let you show the actual Chloe case. So the Chloe case, obviously much better. This is just a black pouch. You know, pretty basic, but we'll both, I guess, put the sunglasses on if I could get mine out. So those are the real Chloe's, and then here are the Amazon guys. I actually, you can see the ring light in mine, but I look like a bug literally. But I love these. Like I was very impressed by these from Amazon. The quality is really actually sturdy for being a $15 pair of sunglasses. I really like these. I obviously love the Chloe ones, but the Chloe ones have a tint to them, so it's like a purple fade almost, whereas these don't really have that.
Right. Like, I feel like a genuine hippie when I wear my Chloe sunglasses. And so, yeah, it makes you feel free and, you know.
Those have a different design element, too, on the wire.
They do.
So just a little more design in those than there are in the $15 ones. Are we surprised? Probably not.
Yeah.
But I will say, I mean, the quality is pretty similar.
Yeah, these are not like extremely solid sunglasses. The structuring is so thin, you know, they're not gonna feel like, oh, this is a pair of designer sunglasses, you know. They do feel a little
which I think
flimsy.
because they're meant to be that wire detail, so I think that's kind of the vibe they were going for.
But they're great.
Yeah, but I know a lot of people don't like to spend a lot of money on sunglasses in particular because people lose them a lot going to the beach, the pool, sit on them, like whatever. So if you are one of those people but you love the like big circles, Amazon does have them. And then lastly, super quickly, we just have one more thing here, and that is another Louis Vuitton. So this is what I mean, guys, like they're really trying to replicate this brand. I feel bad kind of for Louis Vuitton because like it's really the only brand out there that they're like on Amazon doing this that hard.
Yeah.
But it comes in this box. It comes in a dust bag. This one I purposely left in like all the box and stuff just so you guys could see what I mean. So it comes in that. It has this little Louis Vuitton like pamphlet. I don't really get that because it's not real Louis Vuitton. So what do you...
I think it's interesting too how they even have like the blue.
Yeah.
Just the blue tab here. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah, and like, what do you need to tell me about my fake Louis Vuitton bag? Like, I don't know what this pamphlet is for, but I didn't even read it. But I do like this bag as far as, you know, Louis Vuitton does make one exactly like this, and I like the style of that.
Yeah.
Bright red inside. So this one is just the crossbody. It's a really small bag. I obviously haven't even used it. I just ordered it for the video. This one does have the chain strap. So again, just a very dainty little bag. The chain, again, really, really cheap. This one is not the exact same style. That is the real one. But even on this, it does have that chain, and it's way thicker. It's kind of the same style chain too.
Yeah.
But
so this bag is made to where that you can carry this like this to dinner. And you can even put it, you know, like over your shoulder.
like arm bag.
Arm bag. But then it also is one, and I've had this bag for many years, that has the strap, so I can definitely attach the leather strap. It does not have a chain, a longer chain strap, but I can attach this, and it can become a crossbody bag or whatever I want.
Yeah. And then this one on the inside, so it does come with this little like card holder thingy, which I'm assuming the real Louis come with that as well. I couldn't see myself really using this, but I guess some people would. And then it also comes with a little pouch inside as well.
Right.
And the little pocket there. So I love this design. I think it's really, really simple, really cute, but of course it is not their design. So it's definitely someone else's design. So, you know, it's just whatever you're into, but that's kind of how it compares. And as far as, I know they're in different patterns, but I have a bag in this dark brown damier pattern, and it's literally the exact same. I mean, they have Louis Vuitton even everywhere, so it's kind of crazy, but to each their own. Right. But yeah, so I think that is everything that we have to share with you guys today. There's definitely some great pieces from Amazon, and obviously a bunch of amazing designer pieces that are real. So if you are looking for new luxury items, all of those will be linked in the bottom bar. And if you're looking for the cheaper, more affordable versions as well, those will be linked in the bottom bar as well. So definitely check that out if you are interested in any of these products. As always, thank you so much for watching, and show some love to Mama Gobble in the comments, so we can have her back for more videos. So this was really fun. Yeah. We had so much fun talking about our favorite thing. That's right. Yeah. But like I said in the beginning of the video, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up so I know to do more of them. And as always, be sure you are subscribed down below. And thank you so much for watching. Talk to you next time. Bye.